Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Mirla, the other half of LASCHAVAS. Last week you watched the video with my younger sister Sandy, and so this week it's my turn. I wore this look for a night out with my friends and loved the way it came out, so I decided I want to do a video on it. But I really like the way it turned out and I hope you do too. If you're interested in learning how to achieve this look, keep on watching. For moisturizer, I'm going to be using this Pond's cream. This is specifically the cream for normal to dry skin. I really like this moisturizer. I started using it about a year ago and it's been really helping me with like a lot of my acne scars that I have. And then for a primer, we're going to be using the Becca Backlight primer filter. So that looks like this. And then I just like to grab about this much of it and I just dot it. Now I'm going to do my eyebrows. Just no judgments. My eyebrows are a little overgrown right now. I am in the process of growing them out. So, you know, they're in that weird stage. I try to keep them semi-neat, but, you know, usually when you fill them in, you can't really tell anyways. So I'm just going to fast forward through the clip just because it's kind of a long process. But if you ever want a separate tutorial just for eyebrows, just let me know down in the comment section below. Yeah, that'll be a long video. So for my eyebrows, for the tail end and the middle of them, I used the Anastasia Dipbrow Pomade in the color dark brown. And for the beginning of them, the front of them, I used the Benefit Goofproof Brow Pencil in number 5. Before I do my eyeshadow, I'm going to do my concealer. I'm going to be using the Lorac POREfection concealer. Then I'm going to blend it out. And then I'm going to just set that with my Airspun loose face powder in the color Honey Beige. I'm going to be using this Real Techniques brush and I'm just going to grab some powder, just that right under my eye. I just like to set the part that creases because with my eyeshadow I usually smoke out the bottom lash line, so I like to already have concealer there. To prime my eyes, I'm going to be using the Lorac Behind the Scenes Eye Primer and it looks like this. And then I'm just going to set it with a little bit of powder that's still left over on the Real Techniques brush. So for this look, I'm going to be mainly going into my Huda Beauty Rose Gold Textured Eyeshadow Palette. First, I'm going to take Beige on this blending crease brush from It Cosmetics. So this first color is more of a skin tone base color. Just kind of get that all over. Then I'm going to take Sandalwood on that same brush. I really like it as a transition shade. And then we're going to take Henna on that same brush and just bring that in a little lower than we did with Sandalwood. And then I'm going to take Suede on a Jessup small tapered brush and we're just going to darken the crease a little bit. Next we're going to take Cocoa on that same small tapered blending brush, and then we're going to darken that outer V area. For this part, make sure to use a very light hand because it can get pretty messy pretty fast. And lastly, we're going to take Black Truffle on the small tapered blending brush. Just lightly tap it in. I'm going to take a clean blending brush. I'm going to be using a Jessup tapered blending brush. So I'm just going to blend the outer corner just a little bit more. And then I'm going to take Trust Fund. I'm just going to take that on my finger. It is a foiled texture shadow, so it's usually best applied with your finger. So I'm just going to press that in. I'm going to put that all over my lid. And then I'm just going to take a regular shadow brush. So this is also from Jessup. And just try to get a little bit on it. Yeah, and I'm a little extra. So I'm going to take this Stila Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow, and it is in the color Kitten Karma. So I'm just going to take the applicator and then a small eyeliner brush and just take a little bit of it and put it on my lid. And then I'm going to blend it with my fingers. And then to clean up my eyeshadow, I'm just gonna take a wipe and just kind of wipe it off. Then I'm going to take black truffle on an angled liner brush and just kind of do a smoked out little eyeliner at my lash line. Now that I'm finished with my eyelids, I'm going to do my foundation and the rest of my face makeup before I smoke out my bottom lash line. So for my foundation, I'm going to be using the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation and concealer, and I'm going to be using the shade 07 Sand. So you can take any foundation brush. I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Professional Foundation Brush. It looks like this. It's dirty. Don't look at it. I'm going to take that and kind of bring it just a little bit down my neck to make sure it blends. How about? And so after I'm done kind of spreading it onto my face, I'm going to take a damp beauty blender and just kind of blend it on out. And then I'm going to take the Tarte Shape Tape Contour Concealer in light medium honey. And I'm just going to be using that more as like a highlight, just a little bit. I don't like to do highlight too much. So now that that's done, I'm going to take my Airspun setting powder again. And I'm just gonna set the parts of my face that I highlighted. I'm not necessarily gonna bake. You could if you wanted to, but my skin's been really dry lately, so I don't really want to put too much powder on myself. So for bronzer, I'm going to be using the Tarte Amazonian Clay Matte Waterproof Bronzer, and it's the color Park Avenue Princess, I believe. And then I'll take a Real Technique sculpting brush and just kind of carve out my cheeks. So I'm just gonna press it in lightly. And then I'm going to take a Jessup large powder brush and just kind of blend that out. Now I'm just going to take my used beauty blender, what I used with my foundation, and just kind of clean it up. And then I'm going to use that large powder brush and take the bronzer just a little, just a little under my jaw. And then blend that down just a little bit. I'm just going to take it just a little bit on my hairline. Now that I'm all bronzed up, I'm just going to take a little bit. I like to contour my nose just a little bit along the bridge, even though it actually looks really good right now, but I'm just going to sharpen it just a little bit more. So I'm going to take a Jessup large concealer brush actually. So I'm just going to take that brush, put just a little bit of bronzer on that. Then I'm just going to lightly apply it. So now we're going to do probably my favorite part, which is highlight. And I'm going to take the Sweet Peach Glow palette. I'm going to take the highlight one. Then I'm just going to take that along the high points of my cheekbone. And I'm just going to take a little bit on my finger and highlight my Cupid's bow. And then for blush, I'm going to use the Too Faced Papa Don't Peach blush. As you can tell, I really like the peach. The Too Faced Peach collection. Look, it's a little something like this. Look like this. And I'm going to take this flat brush and just put it on the apples of my cheeks or whatever this is. And then I'm going to set it with the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. Looks like this. So now that I'm done with my whole face, I'm going to finish up my eyes. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to smoke out my bottom lash line. I'm just going to go back into the Huda Beauty palette, take all the colors I used in my crease with a short shader brush, and use those to smoke out my bottom lash line. So I'm going to take a C513 Crown Pro eyeshadow brush, and it looks like this. I'm going to start with Beige, just so I can have a little bit of a base color down there. And then I'm going to take Sandalwood. And then I'm going to take Henna and I'm just going to kind of go over that. And the darker the colors I use, the closer to my lash line I am. I'm actually going to take a little bit of Man Eater. And then I'm going to take Suede. And then I'm going to take Cocoa. And lastly, I'm going to take Black Truffle. And, you know, just to add a little pop, I'm going to take Trust Fund. I'm going to get it a little bit on this short shader brush again. And just try to put some at the inner corner, just a little bit. And then for inner corner highlight and my brow bone highlight, I'm going to take Moon Dust. And I'm just going to pop that right here. And then for mascara, I'm going to use the L'Oreal Paris Telescopic Mascara. And this is in Blackest Black. And then you want to just coat your bottom lashes. So you could stop here with the eyes. You could just do just mascara, or you could put false lashes on. I'm a huge proponent of you have a choice. I don't actually believe that you have to wear false lashes, but I do enjoy them because they do accentuate your look. So it really depends on what you're going for. If you don't like them, you don't want to use them, or you can't use them, that's okay. You know, you can stop here. I think it looks pretty great without it. However, that being said, I'm still going to use false lashes. The eyelashes I'm going to be using, I just bought them at like a normal beauty supply store. They're the brand Crème Shop eyelashes in the number 46. I really like these. I kind of just use one pair, the same pair all the time. They're very simple, not dramatic at all. They just kind of accentuate my look. My sister's more the one that, you know, she loves eyelashes and hoards them obsessively. I'm gonna try to get this on. I'm not very good at them. Bear with me. I'm using Ardell Lash Grip Lash Eyelash Adhesive. And then I'm just gonna put the other one on off camera. So now for lipstick, I'm going to use the NYX Lingerie Lippy in the color Ruffle Trim. Alright, so that's it for this look, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it as much as I did doing it. Like and subscribe if you want to see more from us. We get new videos out every Sunday, or at least we try to. I hope you guys stick around for more. See you next week.
You can go.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
What?
Got the camera.
Will you put lipstick on the camera?
I don't know what I put on the camera.
Foundation, contour,
It's okay.
bronzer.
Saved it. And then for blush, I'm gonna do the Papadon bitch. Are you excited, or are you just happy to be here? I'm so excited. That's the face. I am down with the face.
That is the face of a two-faced person.
Right. The poison.
The poison for Cusco. Cusco's poison. That poison.
Yes, that's poison. Sacre bleu.
Sacre bleu.
I'm gonna try to get these on as good as I can. Lash eyelash adhesive. Oh my god. Alright, let's get these suckers on.
Let's get it on.
Whoa. And I like you.
You could put your hand in front of the camera and be like, hey guys. my head though.
Alright, last one. Okay. Well, that concludes this video. My chair's creaking. I'm not farting, I swear. That's it for this look. Stop squeaking! Thanks for sticking it out these super long tutorials. Dude, look. Baby hands.
when you did it wrong.
Like that? Spider-Man. Mirla out. Goodbye.
Could be like